I guess one of the things that was going through my mind when I was at the funeral and stuff, like I'm just sitting there kind of overwhelmed by the sheer cruelty that ended us up in this situation of just how up it is that young people are just out here killing each other over these beefs and everything. And then my mind kind of goes to earlier things that
stop. It's got to stop.
Yeah. But this was in some ways a development based on other things that had happened back and forth. And then nobody really involved in this is an angel.
Right.
And I mean, I guess that has got to be something that kind of crossed your head while you were mourning.
A lot of people, I mean to cut you, but a lot of people gonna come with, man, he chose that life. But that doesn't, just because he chose that life and he knows what he put himself into, that does not give you the right to kill or take somebody else's life. You know, that still doesn't give you the right, because all it's going to do is keep going. It's going to keep going. And the karma's going to keep coming. The universe is going to have to keep on going and pulling up on y'all that got to reap what you sow. And it's never going to end. All the tough guys I know, they in wheelchairs, prison, or just burnt out from them reaping. A lot of them end up on drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, it's just such a horrible repetitive cycle that it's crazy talking to somebody who's been in the game as long as you, who had to watch this sort of inevitable cycle just play out with your son right in front of you, and just
right in front, like a movie.
Ugh.
Like a movie, man. Crazy.
So after the fact, there's a lot of conversations about the extent to which this could be a setup, that Live Nation or other parties were responsible. How involved with that are you in terms of the lawsuit, or in terms of just your own personal theories about how this might have played out?
Well, I feel like Live Nation did not stab him. Okay. Live Nation did not pull the bully move and jump him 50 against 1, 50 against 7. So Live Nation would only be responsible of the fact that they didn't have proper security. But they're not the ones who did what was done to him. But if they would have had their setup set right, then it most likely 80%, 90% wouldn't have happened. So with that being said, something's a little shady there.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Weiss did a whole write-up about that night, and I think he was kind of like embedded with the crew when they were pulling up and everything, and he actually said that there was like sort of gang, calls that he could kind of hear like while they were entering, that there were sort of like gang things that people say. I'm trying not to be specific. I don't know why, because it's in the article, but it's like that he was kind of almost, I think he said that like security was doing it too. So there's like definitely a significant chance that like the security company itself was probably, I mean, and we all know security guards in LA are just almost always somebody from a hood.
Yeah. Because those are the dudes that come out with all the buffness and all that. Yo, we can be security.
Right. Sometimes the security guard will like really, really try to act like they're not from somewhere, and then you'll kind of figure it out a few months later or whatever.
Man, I think that shit, man. I'm security. I'm being the security that night. Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he coming over here tonight, man. I got you. That type of shit.
You'll be looking at their tattoos and they'll be like, "No, I'll just with baseball.
Yeah,
that's my team," or whatever. Yeah, I've had that one a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll figure it out. But like, okay, in that last interview, somebody hit me up and said that you were being like intentionally cryptic and almost suggesting that you feel like there will be arrests.
Oh yeah, because I'm a dad. I could feel it in my spirit. It's finna happen really soon.
Really?
Like it's gonna.
But you haven't had conversations with people about specific details that might suggest that?
I mean, by me being a very, very popular person who I am in the streets and stuff like that,
I'm sure people would love to tell you some shit.
They come up to me and they have these conversations. Like I say, I'm you know what I'm saying, I ain't come here to drop no names, but I'm just the triple OG spitting some game. But I'm gonna tell you though, I know,
Yeah, because I mean, really, it just takes one person facing a super serious charge where them snitching on that situation might get them some leniency. And when you talk about this, I mean, it seems like it could be, you know, dozens of people involved in a conspiracy. So it's pretty easy to imagine somebody deciding to talk about it at some point.
A lot of them up there knew what was going down. A lot of them up there knew what was going down. Everybody ain't just in the dressing room. Everybody ain't just in the back.
Definitely. So why did you decide to come out and do interviews after you know, 4 or so years of silence?
Like I said, I feel in my spirit, this is the time and something's finna happen.
Really?
Yeah, I think the universe is finna crash in.
And you just felt like you wanted to get ahead of it and sort of speak your piece?
I just felt like this is the time for me to, you know, like I said, I wasn't trying to, you know, as soon as it happened, be out there trying to clout chase or whatever, all this stuff. I just felt like, you know, this is the time for me to let them know. And my very firm, hard speech is, whoever you are and whatever group you are, you're going to reap what you sow. Every last one of you. And I'm pretty sure all of these ones that was the bullies and the tough guys, they got sons, they got kids. And it's going to be that kid they love the most, the one that reminded them, just like me, that same pain. That kid that reminded them so much of them. This one reminds me of me a lot. And karma's going to come right in.
Everything 420 really is that one-stop shop. Whether you're looking for your go-to gear or something new and unexpected, they got options for days, and they're always dropping mystery boxes and deals. The E420 app is clean, shipping is quick, and they literally have everything. Don't forget to use code NOJUMPER at checkout.